Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cowls, and their round tires like the moon, the chains, and the bracelets, and the mufflers, the bonnets, and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty.
Why, girl, is it just my body count for just niggas or niggas and bitches?
Everybody.
I would say like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd say like 2,000. To be real honest with, like, if you put niggas and bitches, because I done fucked a lot of bitches too. So I be fucking niggas, I be fucking bitches. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Like, bitch, probably two bands. 2,000 bitch sexual partners. Absolutely. Yeah, it is what it is, you know.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
But everybody's shocked, really. People will stop you anyway when they see you've got a double pram, because everyone just seems to love twins. And then when they notice, they're just like, oh, are they twins? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, wow. They're like, one's dark, one's light. They're like, that's so unusual. I've never seen that before. Everyone just seems to be...
She's having a little sing-song.
Everyone just seems to be really shocked. I think not many people have seen, obviously, twins of a different complexion.
What's the main thing that's promoted amongst these people is you sleeping with another man's woman. I fucked your wife. That's wicked, man. Get the law, matter of fact. Leviticus 20 and 10. You ain't supposed to do that, man, but these people brag and boast about that. You know, yeah, I got down with that dude's girl. You know, I had her this way, I had her that way. That's wicked, man. That's adultery. Read it out.
Leviticus 20 and 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife.
Man, it don't matter if you know the dude or not, man. It don't matter if he co-signed it. You ain't supposed to do it, man. All right? You see, and the Most High got to put that in there because Jacob trying to find a fucking loophole, man. Read it again, Baba Shop. Look, that's my friend, though. He was cool with it. Nah, man, it's wicked. Keep going.
Leviticus 20 and 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even
a wife don't necessarily mean that you actually walk down the aisle, man. All right? Back in the ancient time, when you got with a woman, she was a virgin. As soon as you laid down with her, that's your wife, man.
Right.
All right? You had to have no huge ceremony. That's some BS that Esau pushes out. And a nigga will use that to his advantage here in this society to commit wickedness, man. She ain't got no ring.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, well, that bitch Beyonce, she had that song. If you like it, then you put a ring on it. Meaning you could be dealing with her, you know what I mean, providing for her, y'all could be standing together. But if she ain't got no ring on her finger, then she don't belong to you.
Yeah.
And that's wicked.
She free to do whatever she wants to. Now, if a dude lay down with her, that's adultery. All right? Keep going.
It says, let me read this from the topic, Leviticus 20 and 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife.
Yeah, with another man's woman. All right, because that's all the word wife means, woman. So if you lay down with another man's woman, keep going.
Even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife.
Yeah, that word neighbor, when you look it up, it means friend. So you could know the dude. You know? He might, hey, look, hey, man, he go at it. That's wicked, man. All right? It don't matter whether you know the dude or whether you don't know. It's the same. It's still wicked, man. All right, keep going.
It says the adulterer and the adulteress and the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
So you're supposed to put people to death for that, man. And all these rappers that talk about they all supposed to get put to death. They all supposed to be stoned, man. That nigga Tupac, when he made that song Hit Him Up, he said that's why I fucked your bitch. He was supposed to be stoned, man. But now you got Jake playing it, singing along, you know.
Don't actually blame the man for, you know, the man that got the adultery was committed on him. Or you wasn't doing it right, you wasn't hitting it right. You didn't have your house in order. And she wouldn't have did that if you had everything locked down. They'll actually point the finger.
Yeah.
Or even if the dude raised up and put the nigga to death, you know, or even put both of them, rarely he put both of them to death, you know. But say he put the nigga to death, they'll get mad at the dude put him to death.
Yeah.
Over some pussy? You gonna do that over some pussy? Yeah, man.
Oh, the video was he came in and stabbed him.
Oh, yeah. Big ass night. It was like big ass.
Like the Tonto thing, you know what I'm saying?
And those ancient judgments is coming back, man. Hey, because the fear of the Lord is coming back upon the spirits of vengeance, man.
God.
Like you ain't getting away with this. And a lot of these niggas that be getting put to death, they be serial adulterers.
Yeah, they wicked. Yeah, doing all kind of wickedness, man. Well, the nigga Tupac, he got put to death. You know, what was he boasting and bragging about? Committing adultery, man.
This is 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. I like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kol Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. And going into this topic, right, we see a woman that is proud of giving her body count being over 2,000. This woman clearly is a woman that lives in pleasure. She does nothing but pleasure her flesh, right? And this is why I read 1 Timothy 5:6 that she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, because this woman is just as good as dead. This woman is going to be destroyed by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, especially if she never repents. See, and a woman like that most likely won't repent, right? Because a woman like that has got such a sexual demon on her. Again, everything that she does is pleasures of sin, right? Someone like that has so much different personalities in her mind, right, that she don't even know where to start with herself. And like I put in the beginning of this video, you know, you had the one article that was speaking about how our women retain DNA from every man that they sleep with, right? And that's facts right there, man. This is why our women act like they're bipolar and they have all these crazy ass personalities, because most of our women are whores, man. Our women, right, you're only supposed to be with one man. And you cannot leave that man unless he dies or he gives you a bill of divorce. See, our women have been, you know, brainwashed to have sex with multiple men, to continue on dealing with man after man. You see, that's what makes you an adulteress. That's what makes you a whore. All right? And all women are whores, man. Because even women that know this truth, at one point, they dealt with at least two men. And by you dealing with two men, all right, you already have put yourself in that category. Now, we're not saying that you're a whore now if you're a woman in this truth. All right? Maybe Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have mercy upon you and you repented from that. And now you know better. And now our women that know this truth, they move accordingly. They move right according to the law. But, you know, Apostle Kabal, we said that most of our women, all of our women, except the ones that are, you know, are virgins and things like that, most of them are whores, man, because they have slept with multiple men, right? And this woman right here is a prime example of straight filth that needs to be taken out of the way. 2,000 men? Well, she said women and men, a combination of both. But basically, she said she had 2,000 sexual partners, man. That's straight filth learned from Esau. All Right? Deuteronomy 23:17 tells you what? There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. And those are two of the biggest agendas that are being pushed upon the earth right now. That vibration is heavy. All right, because Esau's making sure that our women, all right, are following after the ways of Cardi B and Meg Stallion, you see, and that our men are not men no more. They're so effeminized that they're following after the ways of Bad Bunny and you know, your Little Nas X, you see, and that's straight filth, man. Disgusting upon the earth. This is why the Lord had a controversy with the land, because you know we were murdering, stealing. You know, one of the biggest things was adultery being committed. To this day, that's the biggest sin that is caused on the earth today. Adultery. You have your, you know, your rap stars that speak about it. Your movies, all right, show you that that's the way. That's why the brothers from the San Francisco camp, all right, were bringing that out. You see, here it is that you listen to your music, and the music, all it does is tell you to go cheat on your wife or go cheat on your husband. Movies constantly show you how a woman has a man, but she'll still go out there and commit adultery with another man. Or a man, all right, has a woman, but then he'll go sleep with another woman's man. I mean, so you're Slakia, another man's woman. Slakia, I said that the wrong way. All right, but even that, all right, because you got that sodomite spirit in the earth today, man. And the Lord has a controversy with the land for that. The Lord is ready to destroy this place for the filth, all right, that has exceedingly polluted the whole entire earth. Okay, so this woman is telling you about 2,000 men and women combined. And then she says it with pride, okay, like if she hasn't done anything wrong. And that tells you that in Proverbs 30 and 20. Such a way of an adulterous woman, she eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. You clearly see that the way she said it was like 2,000 ain't nothing. That's something normal. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. You should be disgusted with yourself. And this is why you women, right, never find love. This is why you women are complaining about good men don't want you. Who the fuck is gonna want you after some shit like that, man? You done been ran through 2,000 sexual partners. Okay? And then you think you're gonna really find love? You think you're gonna find somebody to take care of you? That's why it tells you in Ecclesiasticus, the 25th chapter, right, that a woman is able to be shown by her haughty looks. Okay? You can tell a woman, all right, what type of woman they are right from the beginning. All right? They literally will show their whoredom through their eyelids. Okay? The makeup they put, the way they dress. All right? The way they act. Women, when they tend to drink, they get loose. This is why you don't let your women out. Okay? That's why the Lord said, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, because a woman is so wicked. All right, and they'll basically have you bow down to them, man. This is why you men can't give your strength onto a woman or to a woman. You know, you got men that'll literally go out of their wits for a woman. They become slaves to a woman, and she straight destroys you. Here it is that you're a king, and she destroys you from being a king. Okay? That's why you're not supposed to stumble at the beauty of a woman. Desire her not for pleasure. All right? And again, how are you able to tell, okay, if a woman is a whore? By her haughty looks. All right, her eyelids. You know, you have Ecclesiasticus 26 and 12 tells you what? She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found the fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Meaning what? She's going to give up her box to any man that comes her way. A lot of these women, all right, and men are caught up in watching too much pornography. So they desire the things that they see on the screen. These women constantly watching pornography and they want more and bigger and bigger. Next thing you know, they doing some crazy ass shit, dealing with a damn animal. You see? A horse. Because you want this pleasure to continue to keep getting bigger and bigger for you, all right? And you're never satisfied. All right, you're not supposed to be in that type of mentality. You stay with one man, and one man, all right, will pleasure you as long as you do right by him. When you do the righteous thing as a woman, all right, the Lord's gonna make sure that your man is gonna take care of you. All right, but again, these women want to continue to find pleasure. They want to continue to keep exploring, see which one is fit for them. But doing that, you're never going to be fit for any of them. Okay? That's why it tells you what? To be a shamefast and faithful woman. Alright? Because that's your double grace. A continent mind cannot what? It cannot be valued. But these women have no value in this society, man. Alright? This is why you harlots are accounted as spittle to the Lord. You are counted as spit to the Lord, man. And then you wicked men, all right, you're given the portion of a wicked woman for the wicked woman for the things that you have done. That's why you get a dishonest woman that contaminates shame. You see, but you're never gonna get an honest woman. And in this society, it's like impossible to find an honest woman. That's why King Solomon said, "Out of 1,000 women, I find none." All right, that was righteous. It's impossible for you to find a righteous woman in here, man. This is why we got to be delivered out of here. All right, so we can actually what? So we can actually have our women, our men back in righteousness and in order, playing the roles that they're supposed to be doing according to scripture. But these women want to be dogs. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. All right, but she that is shamefast will fear the Lord, and none of these women fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Here it is, these women will do anything in their power, right? They'll sell their damn souls, okay, basically to fix their bodies, but they won't sell their soul to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to get closer to him. Okay, and again, when you see these things, it's just disgusting. You got this woman that had sex with 2 partners, all right, and had twins by 2 different dads because she was having sex with them in the same night. What kind of shit is that, man? And I don't know if she was an Israelite, but you know that that's happening in the Israelite community, man. And the Lord is tired of it. That's why the Lord is coming to bring destruction upon this place, man. Because our daughters are shamed. They are shamed, and they walk around shameless, man, thinking that they're all good. And then the men are walking around, all right, being effeminate as hell, thinking that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah not watching they fruity ass, man. They're just as worse as the women, to the point where they have turned into women. And then you men will actually take back your women that are actually whores, man. The Lord said not to take back any woman that acts as a whore. Okay, he said that in Deuteronomy the 24th chapter, when a man has taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes because he has found some uncleanness in her, then let him write a bill of divorce, give it to her in her hand, and send her out of your house. You see? And then when she departs, she can go and be another man's wife, you see? But if that next man finds uncleanness in her and doesn't want her neither, all right, and he gives her a bill of divorce or sends her out of his house, all right, you're not supposed to take back that woman, man, because these women tend to come back to the last man they had because they try to get over on you. You see? Oh, well, I know he'll take me back. No, well, you shouldn't, because she's already defiled for that, man. And all these women is defiled. This is why you really can't have no relationship with any of these women, you know, because they're all defiled. Got to use them as a plaything, man, and keep it moving. You might get, a little too close to a couple of them here and there. All right. But if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, all right, you got to send them on their way, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said that. You send them on your way. He said, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh. Meaning what? Give her that bill of divorce. Send her on her way and let her be. You see, you can't marvel, all right, when these women trespass against you. You got to expect these women to trespass against you. That is guaranteed to happen when you're dealing with a woman. Because our women are not right. Everything's upside down. Esau is is in the back of their corner. All right? And this is why you rather not what? You rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. All right? Because a true woman is supposed to be what? Your peace, not your headache. She's supposed to fatten up your bones. Okay? But on a daily basis, man, our women are destroying us. All right? And then you men going into adultery, man, you guys actually love sitting with another man's wife. And that was spoken in what? All right? Ecclesiasticus, the 9th chapter, verse 9. It says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms. Spend not thy money with her. And this is the things that our people constantly do. Okay? You're not supposed to be dealing with these women that have men. You're not supposed to give your soul onto a harlot, because then you're going to lose your inheritance. They're going to sidetrack you, man. They're going to take you away from what's important, your salvation. All right? They're going to take you away from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Why you think King Solomon went off? As great as of a king he was, he ended up going off. Why? Because he started loving his concubines, and his concubines turned his heart. His wives turned his heart. They started making him worship their gods. They got him into witchcraft. You see? So this is why you cannot, all right, give thy soul unto a woman to set foot upon thy substance. And our people fall for that trick every single day. Again, this woman was just straight filth, what she was just saying. You can only imagine how many personalities this woman has after 2,000 sexual partners. What are you going to find in there, man? What are you going to find of happiness in there? What are you going to find of a virtuous woman in that? Nothing. It's impossible. Okay? And again, all you women that continue to, cheat on your husbands and think that nothing's gonna happen to you. Oh, it's gonna happen, man. Arise arise, you women that are at ease. Okay? The Lord is about to destroy this place. And a lot of you 2/3 is gonna go, it's gonna be women, because there's more women than men upon the earth. Alright? So our women, alright, love committing adultery, and so do our men. All right. What did it tell you in Ecclesiasticus 23:18? A man that breaketh wedlock, all right, saith this in his heart, who seeth me? That's how that, and that's twofold, because we broke wedlock with the Lord. All right. And we were having that same mentality, as in, the Lord is not seeing what I'm doing, but the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom on a daily basis, man. Okay. So they said, what? A man that breaketh wedlock saith in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness, the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins. You see, people's mentalities are like that, man. But see, they fear man and not the eyes of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay? What did he say? A man that committeth wedlock, right, breaketh wedlock. He said that this man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspecteth not, he shall be taken. Then they said, thus shall it go also to the wife that leaveth her husband, and bringeth in an heir by another. Meaning you bringing children in by another. You left your husband that you probably already had a child with, right? And then you went on and moved on with another guy behind his back and brought in children after you already had a husband and cheated on him, right? For first, she has disobeyed the law of the Most High. Yeah, because you broke, all right, wedlock with your husband. You disrespected your husband. You committed adultery behind him. And like the brothers was bringing out in San Francisco camp, man, that's death. You get stoned for that, man. So first, she has disobeyed the law of the Most High. And secondly, she has trespassed it against her own husband. And thirdly, she has played the whore in adultery and brought children by another man. See, that's 3 sins in one. When you commit adultery, when you are a woman that has a husband and want to go out there and commit adultery for fun, thinking it's all good. Okay? And you women love chasing scraps. Salaki, you men love chasing scraps. Here it is, the Lord has put, many women upon this earth for us not to be lusting or trying to go after one woman, okay? Which we shouldn't be lusting, because that's fulfillment of the flesh, all right? But here it is, the Lord has given us many more women than men, so we don't have to have that problem of looking for another woman. And our men want to chase the same fucking woman that's been ran through 1,000,000 times. You see? Because they hear the stories. All right? Or because they're jealous because the next man had her. This shit has got it, man. Adultery has gotten out of hand. All right? The whoredom of our women has exceedingly polluted the earth. The sodomy of these men, all right, have literally polluted and have made nothing but filth upon the land. And this is why the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is ready to destroy this place, man. For reasons like that. Adultery being one of the top, all right, one of the top sins that the Lord has a controversy with in the land. All right, and there's no way around it, man. There is no way around it. Our people are going to continue to be as wicked as they possibly can. Why? Because they have overpassed the deeds of the wicked. All right. And they cannot continue unless they are doing wickedness at all times. They actually have pleasure in being wicked, man. But hey, only time will tell. All right. When that time comes that these women are going to be destroyed. And so are the men that are committing the adultery also, man. All right. So Lord willing that the lesson was